Your next contest is a mixed tag team matchup scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the best coast, they are the team of Big Jack Stevens and Kate Carney.
Big Jack and Kate Carney, known over on the Canadian independent scene. That's something maybe you might be able to elaborate on a little bit more.
Well, Big Jack and Kate Carney, a formidable unit. He's not called Big Jack for nothing.
Making his size certainly known here in the lovely Kate Carney.
And their opponents, introducing first,
As we get a mixed tag team match to get things rolling.
ladies and gentlemen, this is Casey Spinelli!
Casey Spinelli also making her ESW debut. Known around the world on the independent scene, and now she has come to North Tonawanda. And here is her tag team partner for the night.
These are the kings and saints of professional wrestling.
He is the patron saint of professional wrestling. He is Brandon Thurston!
Brandon Thurston coming into this match off an impressive showing against former WWE superstar Simon Gotch. Now he walks into this mixed tag match with Casey Spinelli against a man pretty much twice his size in the Giant Slayer, Big Jack.
Well, I gotta say, if Brandon Thurston's gonna have a tag partner in this mixed tag match, I gotta say it's a good option to have Casey Spinelli. I'm very familiar with Miss Spinelli and her work. She's brash, she's energetic, but she can get the job done. She's British Empire Wrestling Women's Champion. She's won titles all over the world, competed for companies all over the world, some very high-profile companies as well. So if you're Brandon Thurston, you got to feel confident about the person you're standing next to in this matchup.
The crowd definitely on the side of Casey Spinelli and the patron saint, Brandon Thurston. As we decide here who's going to get things started. Here, mixed tag action exit to start the second half of ESW Summer of Sleaze. And it's going to be Big Jack. Todd rings the bell, and we are underway. Big Jack and Brandon Thurston to get things rolling here in this mixed tag match.
Big Jack has about 2 heads on Brandon Thurston in height alone.
Yeah, like that's going to happen. Well, Big Jack trying to get into the mind of Brandon Thurston. A little bit of mind games here to get this going. And Big Jack trying to come down to the size of Brandon Thurston.
I mean, Big Jack knows that Brandon Thurston was former ESW champion, right?
I don't think Big Jack really cares. That confidence he showed earlier, but might have been a mistake going down here. Thurston, a technical wizard on the mat. And he's got him in an armbar already in the submission. But Big Jack Trying to use his size to his advantage here, and he's going to throw him up against the ropes. Thurston. Do-si-do we go. And into that armbar again. Kick to the leg, trying to chop down the tree. That is Big Jack. Pulls around. Strong kick to the side of the head there on Thurston.
Like you said, Thurston's very technically sound. You see him maneuvering around the big man with relative ease, which is difficult.
Well, look at that there. The distraction here from Carney was able to allow Thurston to get caught here by Jack. And Thurston using a smaller size to his advantage there to squeeze through the legs there of Big Jack and get over here to KC Spinelli. Spinelli trying to blow herself up to size.
I think she skipped high school biology.
And just the disrespect there, shoving the face of Spinelli out of the way. It's an interesting statement to claim after you almost hit a woman. KC Spinelli here. Here with a test of strength with Carney in the center of the ring. And Spinelli getting the better of Carney here again. World-renowned KC Spinelli. Wrestled some of the top independent women's wrestlers all over the globe. And a nice slam there by Spinelli. Gets a 2 count out of it. Keeps locked up with Carney. That's that veteran advantage right now that KC Spinelli has over Carney, and now into a submission in the center of the ring.
KC Spinelli is one of those athletes that she's very competitive, but also very brash and very aggressive.
Off the ropes, let's go.
And I think you're going to see a little bit of that against Kate Carney here.
Kate Carney whips her into the ropes, but Spinelli with a nice shoulder tackle there drops the elbow. Drops another, looking for 3. And now into the cover here, Spinelli gets 2. Carney trying to figure out an answer here for KC Spinelli as Spinelli fires up, looks for the shoulder, and doesn't get it here, goes sailing into the ropes. And now Big Jack and Thurston back into the ring. Thurston, what a lariat there by Big Jack. Just lazed out Thurston. And now a little bit of a disrespectful pin there, just putting the foot on Thurston.
Thurston landing directly on the side of his neck. He's probably feeling a little tingling in the toes right now.
And Big Jack brings him over to the corner. Not the corner that Thurston would want to be in here, is just shot after shot from Big Jack, and tag in here to Kate Carney. Carney slams down Thurston. Stomp to the back here. And look at, just stomps him down to the mat. 2 count here for Kate Carney. It's Thurston in a headlock, back over into the opposing corner. And just that boot on the throat from Carney. And look at Thurston. Again, nice pin there by Thurston, but raking the eye. Stretching in there to rake the eye there is Big Jack.
I don't think I've ever seen a pin break like that before.
Saves the match, however. And a nice clothesline there sends down Brandon Thurston. Carney with the cover, gets 2, and Thurston fired up after it though.
Give credit to Kate Carney right now. She's in control of Brandon Thurston. And you got to think maybe that drop on the neck has something to do with it. He looks a little bit discombobulated right now.
Well, nice tag team here by Kate Carney and Jack, keeping Thurston separated over in the far corner. And this time, Thurston can't just escape through the legs of Carney, tagging here by Big Jack. Carney trying to hang on to Thurston to avoid the tag, and Jack drops the elbow across the back of Thurston. And goes for it here, 2 count for Big Jack. KC Spinelli trying to will on Thurston to get the tag, but hard to do so when you got Big Jack in the way.
Well, absolutely, and credit where credit is due. Carney and Big Jack, if anything, have been clever and innovative in this matchup, and it's allowed them to keep control up until this point.
Oh, and a pile driver there just spikes Thurston on his head. Cover and a 2 kick out as Thurston finds the will to kick out. Much to the dismay of Kate Carney. And the Giant Slayer into the corner. Thurston trying to will his way over to Spinelli. Desperately needs the tag. Thurston gets out of the corner. Big Jack kind of just shoulder tackled the turnbuckle there. He's definitely favoring that arm, and Thurston sees it, and he's going to capitalize on it. Thurston working the arm of Big Jack. There's that technical prowess coming into play.
And Big Jack, despite his size, is far from the ropes. Nowhere to go, but the power advantage might be what gets him out of this one.
They say Big Jack looking to find his way to his feet here. And he gets to his feet, but looking to lift Thurston with one arm, slams him down to the mat.
But if you're Brandon Thurston, you got to think, even after Big Jack breaks that submission hold, you know, count your wins, count your successes. He's now possibly removed a limb, a very important limb from Big Jack's arsenal. And that's important when you're in a match with a man of this size.
Both men here desperately need a tag. Big Jack trying to roll over Thurston. And the tag, both tags are in, Spinelli and Carney. And Spinelli, what a shot to the chest by Spinelli. Spinelli whips her into the ropes. Clothesline takes her down. Carney waves the finger, no, however, that shoulder's gonna prove different. Whips her into the corner. Spinelli fired up. Gets the hip and brings her down into the Bulldog. And a cover here, 2, and Big Jack kicks Spinelli in the back to break the count.
And Thurston's had enough.
Thurston in there, nice enziguri. But it doesn't take the big man down, only brings him to a knee. Thurston up on the top rope. Goes for it there, stomp to the back, but still the big man doesn't go down. Kick to the side of the head, that'll bring him down. Cover here by Thurston, 2, and broken up by Kate Carney.
And Carney better watch her back, because 2 scoops.
And brought down here is Spinelli. Elbow to the back here by Thurston. Thurston's got the armbar, and Spinelli's got the leg. But Big Jack breaking both submissions. And he's got Thurston. Thurston trying to battle out of it, however. We're going Thurston back to the injured arm. Takes him down. And he's got him. And now Spinelli's got the other arm. And Carney got Spinelli by the hair. Spinelli takes down Carney. Gets her into the walls. As we got the arm, disarmer, and that'll do it.
Your winners by submission, Brandon Thurston and Casey Spinelli!
Well, they call KC Spinelli 2 scoops, and it looks like 2 scoops was about too much for Kate Carney there as she taps to the Boston Crab. Impressive victory for both Brandon Thurston and KC Spinelli.
Not exactly the debut that Big Jack and Kate Carney wanted, but a huge win here for Thurston and Spinelli. Both get a nice ovation here from the crowd. And again, your winners of the mixed tag match, Brandon Thurston and Casey Spinelli.